Of course, Dak Prescott had the big pre-camp gathering. You did things on the field and off the field. Can you talk about the importance of creating the bonds and the brotherhood that goes on when y'all have that retreat?
It means everything. Connecting with one another. You're more than just teammates, especially for this year going on. So just dealing with each other, understanding each other on a more personal level. That's what the camaraderie is about. That's what being a team is actually about. Just understanding your brother's background and why he's playing this game.
So was it more fun celebrating Dak's birthday or making fun of the fact that he turned 30?
Oh, man. Definitely the birthday, of course, celebrating with my man. But for him to crack that 30, come on, that's why I'm here.
Right. And then who came up with the shirt idea?
I don't know. That kind of caught me up by surprise, honestly. Whoever came up with those jerseys was tough, though. But for all the receivers to rock them off rip, that meant a lot to us.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We saw you give him the big hug and everything. Right. That was a nice little moment for your guy, right?
That's my man. Yep, for sure.
And you have been really productive with him, and you have been consistent, and you've continued to improve. What has been your motivation since you've been in the league?
To be the best, to be the best receiver that I can be, to be the best receiver in the NFL one day. He's actually the longest quarterback I've had for the same period of time on one team in my life. So all the achievements, all the accolades, and all the history that we've had together, I feel like that played a part and that built the bond even stronger.
You also saw one of your draft classmates, Trayvon Diggs, cash in big time. I know you guys are tight too. What did that mean to you?
Everything. I'm happy for my man. Because off rip, rookie year, he was like one of the first guys that I actually met.
I also like the way that you think about your financial situation. You seem unbothered and unworried about how it's going to work out. How'd you get to that point to where you can say, listen, I'm just going to let my agent handle that, and what will be, will be?
Because I love the sport of football. And at the end of the day, all that will take care of itself if I handle my responsibility. And with that being said, my responsibility is to go out here, create the most separation I can for Dak so he could just find the easiest target. So that's what I'm going to focus on. And then my agent, that's why I hired him to become my agent, because all the off-the-field situation, that's for him. I'm going to handle my end, and he handles it.
When I hear you talk about the financial stuff, CD, I think about what you've had to go through, some of the tragedy that you've had to deal with. Has that colored and shaped the way that you think about the riches that could come your way?
Absolutely. Because this game brought me away from all of that, like all the bad influences, all the reasons why, if you will. And it definitely helped me buy my mom a house. It's done a lot. This sport has done a lot for me as a man and helped me grow and learn and adapt. So the best thing I can do is pay for it and not BS it, and give it everything that it's worth while I'm young. And when I get old, I can look back and say, I didn't hold back at all.